How can I help you with that?
Sorry, I don't think you can. I don't have a problem. Nothing. I mean, what law have I broken? I mean,
Well, you're not breaching the law right now.
yeah,
But they've made it pretty plain to me in the conversation I've just had with them that they don't want you in the church.
I understand that. Yeah,
So if you try to go back to the church today,
I won't be doing that.
I'm just saying that if you do, we will return here and arrest you.
Okay.
And
Thanks.
we will arrest you for 2 reasons.
Yeah.
Firstly, it's a trespass.
Yeah.
And number 2, it's a breach of the peace.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah. And I have no intention of coming back, by the way.
That's fine.
Can I just say, the chap with the grey hair back there,
Yeah.
I don't even know his name.
Yeah.
You know, you've got his details, haven't
Yeah,
you?
we'll get his details.
When we were talking, he became extremely aggressive. And he literally leant forward. The other 2, lady and that Asian man that was there as well, were physically trying to hold him back. And he said that he was going to deck me. And, you know, all we were doing is having an argument about the Bible, actually, you know. I've literally printed off scriptures, and I was hoping to have an honest and free conversation about their interpretation of the Bible, which justifies them stopping me from going to the church for not wearing a mask, even though I've got a medical exemption, versus my interpretation of the Bible, which is that the church is a separate institution and should not be interfered with by the government, right? And that's what scriptures say. So I was hoping to have that argument. They even said you don't have free speech in the church. We don't allow free speech in the church. And then when I questioned that, he leant forward and said, I'm going to deck you. So, you know, I have no intention on causing a breach of the peace or anything. So, you know, there's no issue here, really. I haven't broken the law, and I'm not intending to break the law.
That's fine. If you want some follow-up done in relation to the conversation that you've had with him, where you say that he said that he was going to deck you,
Yeah.
that's fine, but that will involve the statement being taken, and that statement won't be taken here. You have to come back to the police station for that.
Okay, well, maybe we can arrange a time for me to
Absolutely.
come in this week.
Yep.
I'm pretty busy.
Yep.
But I think we could potentially arrange that. And can I just ask, because earlier last week there was an altercation in my street where I live in Malvern, in Milton Parade, and a couple had a massive fight. And I was a witness because I was actually taking my bins out at the time, and a police officer came over and took a statement from me right there at my house. So is it a new rule that you don't take a statement in the public or something? Or?
No, it's not a rule at all, Ingram, but I've got concerns that if you remain here right now in the current state that you're in, that you may try and go back in there. So it's purely.
Can I just ask, do you perceive me to be in some kind of aggressive state right now?
Well, I don't know.
I'm not at all. I'm totally calm.
I don't know you.
Well, exactly. So you're making a little bit of an assumption. Hey,
I'm suspicious.
What you are, obviously, because you have to be. That's your job. Can I just say then, if it's not a question of being in the station itself, if that's not the rule, could we arrange for you to take a statement from me at my house, maybe? Yes, this week. Okay, great. Absolutely. Well, let's do that.
I'm happy with that.
Let's do that.
Have a word to my offsider here, and make a time with her, and they can go round to your house and they can take your statement there.
I'm happy to do that. Would you mind if I made a phone call instead during? Because I'd like to see my calendar and make a booking.
Have you got our phone number at the station?
Of course.
8823
Yeah. And the internet's got it anyway.
Yeah. If you ask to speak to either Michael Kaur or Claudia Kadara.
I tried to get Claudia's last name, but she didn't want to give it to me earlier. Can I just